Hello and welcome to another lesson about Bluefoot License and Subscription App, embedded in Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Finance and Supply Chain, otherwise known as Finance and Operations Apps. In this lesson, I will demonstrate the feature of master contracts and how you can bundle together different subscription plans, which are also can be of different types. So, this is the Finance and Operations client. I will now browse to Subscription Management and the Subscription Management cockpit. I will find my customer and I can create a new subscription plan. And immediately here at the top I can see the master contracts feature, which I can switch on, which essentially makes this plan a master contract, which means that we can't execute master process against it directly, but against the subscription plans which are within the master contract. So I select consumption, subscription, I'll put in a billing posting profile, and then I can just go ahead and leave it as a monthly billing cycle. And as you can see here now, it's in bold, so that means that it's a contract, master contract. So now I can say add to contract, and this is now the triggering of the actual subscription plan. And in this case, the plan is actually the master contract with an additional one at the end, to show that this is the first plan within the master contract. So as you can see, it inherited all the features of the master contract, so I can just click OK. But there could also be this case, like I said at the beginning, that you could have a mixed way of handling it. So in this case I will add contract again, so now I get a 2, but in this case I would like to add a different type of subscription plan, which is a per unit subscription with maybe different billing periods or billing cycles, so or a different even billing posting profile. So now I've overridden some of the fields, I leave the rest of the fields the same. And as you can see now, within my master contract I have two subscription plans. One is a consumption subscription and one is a per unit subscription. Now if I move over to my consumption subscription, I can go ahead and add some items there. So this is my consumption item. I can put in the estimated consumption and the start date, and I can also do the same for my per unit subscription, put in a gold license there, put in some other data which is applicable, and click OK. And I can also set different renewal options for my different plans there. So that's also supported. And now if I move the focus on the master contract, I can see here the lines that are part of this master contract, which are actually coming from the child subscription plans. So 4591 and 4592 have a union of these two lines. I can publish these plans individually, okay, if that's what I want, but I can also, of course, since I'm using a contract, publish at the header level, at the master contract level, and that publishes my child subscription plans there automatically in one click. So if you have a contract with a number of subscription plans within it, you can with one click publish all your plans there within that contract, or you can do it individually if you'd like to do that as well. Also, I can run the master process for the whole contract again, or I can run the master process individually. Right, that didn't do anything, so that means maybe that I have to do something with my test date there. So I'll duplicate my tab. I'll browse to the subscription management parameters. Yeah, my test date is in January, so today I can actually switch this off so that it defaults to today. And as I say in every lesson, be careful to never switch test mode in a production environment. So now I'm still on the master contract level. I can click master process, and in this case it generated the action which is linked to my per unit subscription. Of course, for the consumption subscription it didn't generate the action because the consumption subscription is in arrears. So for my consumption subscription to have actually generate an action, I now have to go to the second cycle of my consumption subscription, which is the 1st of March. So in this case I'll have to put on the test mode. Here is the warning which I talk about production environments. I run the master process, and there now I got my action for my consumption subscription. So the master contract is showing me a union of all actions across all the child subscription plans. Now look closely. If I change the focus on one of my plans, then I only see the action of that plan. If I change the focus to the other plan, then I only see that action of that plan, and if I go back up, then again I see the union of both plans. So that summarizes the master contract feature in Lisa. It's not mandatory to create a master contract, so you don't have to always create a master contract before creating a plan, but in case you do, this is how the system will behave. And you would want to actually use this feature. Actually, there are different use cases for this feature of master contract, but the primary use case would be that when within one contract you have mixed billing types, like for example you have a consumption subscription where you are charging for unit-based billing, but at the same time part of the contract is that there's a monthly minimum fee. So you charge the monthly minimum fee using a per unit subscription, and then you charge the actual consumption, which is over and above the overage, as a consumption subscription with an entitlement. So this concludes this lesson about master contracts. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any questions, as usual, feel free to get in touch with us. Thank you.